what I come back to. This is seriously what I come back to. I mean, I've not been on this server in, I would say, about a week, 2 weeks. And there's new members online and stuff. But this is what I've come back to. This is supposed to be the hunt. And I'll have you know, this was the guy who was insulting my Scottish accent last night. So, got a bit of an idea here. For a little bit of a prank type of thing. And I'm going to climb up there and I'm going to do something. Okay, I'm just going to wait and see, make sure no one's looking, because you definitely get told. Right. I never was the best at pixel art. I think it looks alright. Okay, I'm going to keep it. It's not the best looking thing in the world. I did my best though. The pixel art, oh my god. I really don't like pixel art. I cannot do pixel art to save myself, but that was the best I could do. Well anyway, made fun of my Scottish accent when we were doing the auction last night. So I kind of thought this was an idea for a prank, considering they dedicated a whole episode to making this face, I'm pretty sure. And I did change one of the signs up there that said, don't worry, I didn't change anything, dreams. Just so he knows. I think he's going to be happy when he sees that. Damn skeleton. Just ruining my moment. Well anyway, other than that prank, welcome back to the hunt, guys. I've not been on in so long. Like, I think it's literally been like a 1 to 2 weeks or something now. And I've just not had the time to come on at all and play. Which kind of sucks because this server is getting a lot more members on and stuff, and I want to be as active as possible as I can in this server, but sometimes I just don't have the time to do it. There are a few things that are under construction still that I have missed. There is an auction house now, which I didn't get to record yesterday because, like, I just couldn't, and and we had an auction for stuff, and I've got some gear and stuff that I need to explain as well because it's a bit OP. But other than that, there is now a wishing well, which is really cool. And there's hoppers in there. Right, I think I'm going to make a wish later. Maybe in a future episode, because there is a few things that I want to do. But unfortunately for the wishing well, I think that there is consequences that if you do wish for something that's too valuable, you can just get slain on the spot, which is kind of scary at the same time because I do have 40 levels and I don't really want to risk them, so I think I'm going to go and enchant something anyway. So anyway, I need to go clear all this out of my inventory. But one major update is I have a new base, mainly because since the last episode where we raided Team Delp, pretty much this, I think it was a few hours after, they already knew where my base was, and they decided to leave me be because they felt bad about blowing my first base up. But then I went and blew up their base. So yeah, so they kind of got the revenge on that. But I mean, we were even, but I just decided to ask them for a truce after that because I couldn't be bothered with all the fighting and blowing up bases because they're too good at finding bases. So yeah, pretty much I've now got a truce with Team Delp. I did request a truce. And I'm just having so much fun, honestly, on this server, and I've been building this big base. I want to say big base, mainly because it did take me a long time to do, and this was around the time that I only had like certain little times to come on that I've been building this base, and it's quite huge. I'm pretty sure that is the church. Yeah, that's the church. I think that's to go in. I don't know. I think it's a part of the story actually, because there's supposed to be a story to this. If you guys didn't know, but anyway, I'm going to slash home, and I am going to show you my new base. So pretty much once you spawn in, this was the first little room I built straight after they blew up my base, mainly just for a little area to have, so that I didn't have nowhere to live, pretty much. This is an insane number of blocks out. I'm not going to show it on screen just in case anybody's watching and they feel like coming and blowing up my base. Well, anyway, this is my little storage room, and it has a lot of stuff in it. I did bid this armor right here. The pink armor is protection 7, I believe. Thorns 4 and unbreaking 1, and it's the power buff armor. And I did bid, and I think I got all of it for a total of about 80 grand on the server, which is quite a lot. But I just thought it was pretty cool to have as like a little memory type of thing. Sorry about that, I've got a cold. Anyway. So yeah, so the armour I'm wearing right now currently is Protection 8, Unbreaking 20 and Thorns 4. The boots have Feather Falling 10 on them, as well as Unbreaking 20,000, because it felt a bit generous because the boots break constantly and they just break so fast. But yeah, so anyway, I paid 350,000 for this full set of armour and this sword. Now this sword is absolutely insane. It is a sharpness 15, unbreaking 10, looting 5, fire aspect 2 sword, and this is honestly the best sword I've had on this server. It'll like 2 or 3 hit people with full diamond armor, which is quite cool, and it'll just one hit anything else, which is pretty good. So yeah, so pretty much this is my little storage area, and you might think, well, why is your base not so big? I thought you said it was big. It is massive, and pretty much. Oh, didn't see you there, Enderman. Hello. Die. Okay. Right, well anyway, this is my base. You actually have no idea how long I spent on this, trying to design it all and lay it all out. I don't think that Enderman's going to be bothering us anymore. But anyway, I have a room for everything pretty much. I've got a room for all my furnace stuff, which I'm going to grab. Oh, wait. Oh, I took my food out. Never mind. This is just my furnace room for smelting needs and stuff. I have a farm room in here, as well as a repair block, just to level up my MCMMO levels, so that I can be prepared for repairing all my different armor and stuff. This room is empty. I could really use some ideas of what to put in this room. This one is probably the coolest room I built. It is the potion room, and I spent a bit of time on the redstone on it, and this is what happens. It's not too fancy, but I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, I've been brewing some potions as well. I've not got too many. Ever since I've seen them have potions, I've just been crazy. Like I've went to so big lengths to try and get nether temples to try and get stuff for potions. This is where I'm going to enchant in a second. This is my level 30 enchantment room. In here I do have an empty room, and also in here is not an empty room, but I'll explain that in a second. And in here is my nether hub. Right, so pretty much this room in here, I decided it was empty, so I wanted to create something in it. So pretty much I've opened up the back to it, and I've kind of started building a little project. Now this project is going to take place in the next episode pretty much. I'm not going to show too much of it right now, it's just going to be this. I've not completed it at all, I'm nowhere near finishing it, and it will take so long, and I think this is where I'm going to use one of the wishes as well. So yeah, I'm going to have to spend a bit more time on this before I show this in the next episode. I would show you what's behind it, but that's a bit of spoiler. So yeah, I have no idea how this happened, by the way. I think I'm just a wizard and this is why that happened. Really don't understand. But yeah, so anyway, that's all the updates pretty much. There is a few new warps. There is a warp mob arena where you can kill like pigmen and witches and stuff like that to get XP, which is pretty cool. I'm going to ditch all this stuff in a random chest just now, just because my inventory is filling up. You may hear a lot of clicking. Okay, there we go. I'll just put the wool in there as well. Just put the wool in here. So yeah, so pretty much I've just been doing really well on the server. My money is still at about 58,000, I think, for the /bow. It's 57,700, so I'm nearly 58,000. I do still have a mob spawner which I'm planning to put in in one of the rooms. I'm not really too sure where, to be honest, but I'm trying to figure out where a good place would be. This armor now is pretty much useless. I think I might sell this to someone and try and get about 10k for it if I can, just for extra money to use in the auctions and stuff. I also need to try and buy an OP pickaxe. But what I'm going to do mainly, I think I'm going to make some books, and I think I'm going to make some wishes now. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm going to have to do some little preparing for the next episode, because we do have a project that happens in that room that we're going to try and do, just mainly so we can get more of a certain item. But yeah, so anyway, it said Love Team Delta requested a truce, we accept. Read me when you next record. Now, I did read this. I've already read this, and I'm not going to get trolled by it. So pretty much it's just all the way to the end, and then there is a penis. So yeah, so thanks Bammy for accepting the truce. I really appreciate it. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of The Hunt. If you did, be sure to let me know down below, and let me know if you're looking forward to what's in that room in there, and let's see if you can have a guess to see what's actually in it, because I want to see what your guesses would be, because I need to go and make some wishes and stuff so that I can get some stuff for it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to smack that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.